So one time Keith Thurman is back against a guy named Brock Jarvis. Now I had never heard of Brock Jarvis, but he looks like he has no fear of Keith Thurman whatsoever. Did you see the little heated exchange they had? It was like Keith Thurman was back talking his smack, and Jarvis wasn't backing down. Jarvis has 22 wins, 20 knockouts, so obviously the dude can punch. I believe he's from Australia, so a lot of the guys you see him knocking out, you're probably not familiar with. I know I'm not familiar with, but what I like about him, he seems to go to the body really great. And even when Keith Thurman was trying to imitate his style, he was going to the body great. And Keith Thurman doesn't take it well to the body. So, will the inactivity of Keith Thurman come back to bite him? The dude hasn't fought since since what, Sonny Liston? We haven't seen Keith Thurman in a minute. So will he be able to come back and fight a guy that's been consistent? Looks very strong. He looks athletic. He looks fast. I say Jarvis is going to win. And I think Jarvis may win by late stoppage. I'll say 12th round stoppage. TKO Jarvis. I think the body punches will start to wear Keith Thurman down if the fight even takes place. Keith Thurman in pulling out before fights. Maybe he should move up to heavyweight and schedule a fight with Dillian White to see who pulls out first. But Keith Thurman versus Brock Jarvis. I thought Keith Thurman was retired personally. I've done videos on him before. I don't like a lot of his sound bites and all that, and his comparisons to, I think he was saying he was as good or greater than Cassius Clay, Ali, something like that. But I'm just not a Keith Thurman guy, but it doesn't mean I'm just going to pick against him because I'm not a Keith Thurman guy. I just think that this Brock Jarvis guy looks kind of physically imposing, and I think he will impose his will. And sure, he doesn't have the better names on his resume, but that sometimes doesn't matter. Sometimes it does. We'll see. It'll depend on heart, aggression, and we'll see if Keith Thurman can actually make it to the ring on fight night or just what. Because I don't know. I honestly don't know. Um, I hate when people say honestly, because it kind of implies that you weren't honest before. I've always said that. Anyway, do you guys think Keith Thurman is going to hand it to Brock Jarvis, or do you think Jarvis is going to hand it to Keith Thurman? I'm not convinced on Keith Thurman's comeback. He talks a good game, but it's going to take a little more than talking to beat a physically imposing guy like Brock Jarvis. Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory. If you wish to donate to the J. Roos Theory, the Cash App is $J Roos 33. You want to follow me on IG, it's the J. Roos Theory over there too. LSR forever. And be fearless. Yay.